Star Citizen from 2014 when it was conceptualized. I think when it was in the Kickstarter, when it started the Kickstarter, it was like the demo. This is 11 years later, and they're doing a comparison to showcase both. And they kind of this is Morphologist. He recreates the demo so that you see like the comparison of both. His link will be in the description below, but let's check this out, dude. I'm excited.
With Star Citizen's big yearly event coming just under a month from now, it's had me thinking about how far Star Citizen has come in the years it's been in development. And when the 2014 demo popped into my feed from CitizenCon around 11 years ago, I thought it'd be a great time to try to compare the two by trying to do a shot for shot of the current version of the game next to what their vision was back then. Which, if you didn't know, originally didn't include fully physicalized planets and seamless landings, but we know that's changed since then.
A lot.
And I think the results yielded something very interesting. So here's a side-by-side with picture-in-picture of the original video next to their recreation, with some creative license for mechanics that don't yet exist or were kind of moved on from since the original concept. So I'm eager to hear your thoughts and to share my own at the end.
Why does it look better? That doesn't look better at all. Dude. Dude. Interesting. Is that Port Olisar? I think it might be. Wow. Look at the... Oh, dude, look. Guys, look at the cargo. The cargo even looks kind of cool, man. Like, look at the cargo. The cargo even looks kind of cool. There's like a blanket over there. Look at the blanket right here. The walking animations are crazy. All right, so they're showing that you could go out the docking port. Wow. So in the 2014 version, obviously there was no docking, like you couldn't like undo the docking port. You couldn't like open it. You just look outside of it. So far, and I'm going to pause a couple times throughout this video. Like I said, if you want to watch the video without my voice in it, it's in the description below. But so far, I've seen the walking animations are really weird. The beginning cut scene of like the third person of the ship looked way better. But everything else, I think, obviously the newer version looks better. Yeah, the walking animation's crazy. It's like, dude. Okay. He's piloting now, I think. Oh, you see the transition? Like it's like very messy, like it's not clean. The planet does not look very good at all.
Tower, this is commercial vessel Calypso requesting EDL assistance.
Thank you for contacting landing control. Entry, descent, and landing procedure initiated.
First of all, where's my voice? The fact that there's a voice is awesome. Where's mine?
Assuming navigational control.
So I believe, and now you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, I believe you couldn't, look at the difference in the planets here, by the way. Absolutely insane difference. I believe you could not land on your own. It was all like, all automized, you know what I mean? Like, it's all automatic. Obviously now you can. It was all on rails, yes. Look how much better this looks, guys. This is insane.
Descent vector, preparation for final approach.
Wait a minute, though. The right side, although it was all automated, it still looks way better than the left side right now. The old version looks better in my opinion. Am I crazy on that? Look at the building structure, like the detail. I think it might be because we're too far on the left side, so maybe that was yeah, maybe that definitely is what it is. But like this right side looks really nice here. All right, the left side looks amazing now. Yeah, the new version looks incredible. Oh yeah.
Please stand by for arrival at Commercial District C.
Cleared for arrival, EDL assist active. So EDL assist is like the way you get into your hangar and out of your hangar.
Area 18. Encore.
So I will say real quick, pausing again, I apologize. I will say one thing. On the right-hand side, it is all automated, so they control what you see. Okay? On the left-hand side, you could fly anywhere and see whatever you want. It's just like a tad bit different. And like, look at this, like looking through the glass and all of that. You know what I mean? Like, interesting. The planes flying ahead are kind of weird. Okay.
Landing complete. Thank you for using Pentatech EDL Assist. Enjoy your stay on ArcCorp.
Interesting. Oh, they just kind of throw you out there. It's not like it's so much better now. I love this. This is the left side is so immersive compared to the right side. That's like something you would see in like an old style single player game. And obviously I understand like this was 2014, long time ago. There's all the cargo coming down. Okay. Is that the PTV? Wow, that hasn't changed a bit. Wait, why do the wheels look like that? Is that like a broken down PTV? Wait, what are those robots coming to do? Oh, they're gonna unload the ship for him? Oh, they're repairing and stuff. So he's just showcasing like, okay. The T-pose. Allegro is in the chat saying didn't have any physical cargo back then. Okay, interesting. Yeah, see, I was just for those that don't know, I was a backer in 2016, so I have like missed all of this. I remember Port Olisar and just sitting in front of my little screen. That's all I remember from way back then.
Next. Stand by, starting scan.
Wait, starting scan? Is that a normal thing nowadays? Because I don't ever experience that. This is interesting. Sith Lord, what's up, man? It's an acting on the left guy. Oh, he's acting. Okay, gotcha. It's a reenactment. Understood. Okay. That's exactly what he's doing. That's right. Sorry. You are correct. I wish they would have scans like that. That'd be kind of cool. Level 3 CS. Did I say level 3? Oh, citizen approved. Okay. Cool. I like the scan idea. That's kind of cool. Oh, wow. This looks the same. Look at the right side. It actually looks, if it wasn't for the flying ships everywhere and all that, I feel like it looks more atmospheric. I don't know how to explain it. It's not the flying ships that make it look like, oh, there we go. That's a lot better. The arrow. Yeah. The right side does feel more alive. I don't know why. Dumpers Depot.
Come on.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, welcome to Dumpers Depot. Take a look around. Everything's for sale.
Dude, okay. This is really cool, man. Wait, is that in Dumpers Depot on the left-hand side?
And then the demo just kind of ends right there. It was a weird place to end back then, but I think when people saw it, especially, myself, I remember watching this demo back in 2014, it was mind-blowing to see that level of detail, to be able to land on a planet and walk out of your ship and see cargo, people come to unload it, and you go through customs into the sprawling city. It seemed impossible. It seemed incredible.
Yeah.
And well, we're kind of there now, 11 years later. Yeah, it's taken a lot of time, but Star Citizen has achieved a lot of what they set out to do back in that original demo, which is incredible. And that demo was basically all scripted. None of that was really there. We could actually explore the ArcCorp city demo, but it was a separate space that you couldn't fly into, but one that you had to load into as an instance. And as a background, I don't know if you guys felt it too, but it just got me really excited about where Star Citizen is and where Star Citizen is still going.
I agree.
However, I also got this feeling, and maybe I'm alone on this, and I want to know what you guys are thinking about it, that along the way, Star Citizen may have lost a little bit of that special feeling.
Yes, that's the word to use, that special feeling. Because atmospheric is the word I use, but let's see what he says.
When you go down to a planet's surface. Yeah, now back then it was all on rails. It was EDL landing assist where you couldn't fly it yourself. You were just watching the ship come into the city slowly. But what it did give us in this original idea was a sense of the city's scale. You see, today when you fly down mechanically, you're doing it manually, but the most efficient way to do it is to fly down to the city from directly above, unless you force yourself to try to fly through the buildings. But generally speaking, you don't get a sense of the scale of the city. And then when you actually touch down on the landing pad, well, we're flying into an enclosed hangar with no visual connection with the surrounding environment. No idea of how big or small our ships are compared to this incredible world.
Hey, Unknown, what's up?
Look at just how incredible it is to set down on this pad in this bustling metropolis, to be able to step out directly into what feels like a living and breathing city, to see.
I think I said that too, right? I said it was living, it was living and breathing. I said something like that. It feels alive, I think is the right word I used.
Air traffic passing to and fro from above, well, ground crew come to unload your cargo. But I don't think it's just the fact that we could land really close to ArcCorp's city center in this original vision. I think it's also just the way that ArcCorp looks. It's more grungy, it's more mechanical, there's more traffic, it feels more alive, and also the sound design in general for the whole demo from beginning to end, the way the ship sounds, the engines as they come down, the effects as the dust blows up on the pad. The chatter from the ATC and the EDL landing assist.
Yeah.
It all feels really good. Yeah, of course, it's scripted, but this was a goal that they'd set out to try to accomplish with their vision of the game. And personally, I feel like that character is still something I really would love to see come into Star Citizen.
I agree.
But I think the pads do a lot more than just offer convenience for players. I remember back in the days of Port Olisar when we only had one place to spawn our ships. Whenever somebody would take out, say, a Starfare, people would freak out in local chat to want to go check out the ship because back then there weren't so many people with ships like that. They'd strike up a conversation about how'd you get it? What does it look like? They'd want to have a little tour of the interior.
Guys, I'm sorry to pause again. Well, how did you get a Starfarer back then? He was saying it was how did you get it? So you couldn't buy it back then? Is that what I'm hearing? It is a cool vid, Sager, yeah.
Just created these great organic intersections between players where they could talk about cool ships and flying in space and go off on adventures together. That's the sort of thing that I think these pads enable, to visually connect players who are going about their business in the city, even players maybe that don't have a whole lot of money in game yet and haven't earned all the ships yet, for them to be able to see these other cooler, bigger ships that they could try to work towards in game, and also to just be able to strike up conversations with the pilots that step out, to talk to them about their ship, just like we did way back then. Now, of course, we've got the problem nowadays of ramming, and that's always going to exist no matter how many deterrents they put in the game, so I think they could also think about bringing back the EDL landing assist for anybody who wants to land closer to the city. Perhaps you can't control your ship when getting up close, and that's just one of the prices we have to pay to have this convenience. The ship will take them into the city center through a choreographed corridor as you land in front of you of a bunch of people going about buying things in ArcCorp. It would be...
I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I like the freedom right now. I think they can just, I guess the choice is good. So I guess that's more freedom for you, right? If you have a choice.
Super epic, and I personally would accept that lack of freedom just to be able to do that and land right next to, say, Dumper's Depot. But I could keep going here, and I want to hear your thoughts down below. What are you thinking about this demo? What did you see about it that you would love to have them bring back as a focus for a finished version of the game? And what about it did you see that maybe you didn't like? Or what did they achieve that I didn't point out that we didn't have back then that you really love about the new version of Star Citizen? This
Another amazing video, guys. I'm going to post this link in the description, of course. But I'm also going to post it in the chat. If you don't know, a Morphologist, he's an amazing Star Citizen YouTuber. Please go check him out if you don't mind. I'll put it in the description too. But what a great video. I mean, for me, I think that honestly, I think that it was a lot of what he said was true. The feeling of the game felt a lot different back then. It felt more alive. Like, I think it was because he was going in the middle of the city, or you're kind of like running to the middle of the city. I don't know. What do you guys prefer? Personally, for me, I like the freedom. I think I like to just do whatever I want. I think that's what makes the game so fun. Sandbox idea. But let me know in the comment section below. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next video. God bless.